Do you know this one? Okay, so let's start with basics. We gonna use our kick from our sample pack, duplicate it a few times, you know, just basic standard 4/4 tech house beat. Then we need to add some claps. So I'm gonna take here the clap, the classic Dom Dolla clap. He used a pre-shifted clap on every fourth, which is something interesting. Then the most important part of the beat, we need some hi-hats, which I designed specially in a face plant, but don't worry, you don't have to do that. We made a lot of hats in our pack. I've discovered that he uses a lot of layers to hi-hats. He uses the classic silver hi-hat. Then he layers them and he adds some sort of shaker in the background with the offbeat hat. And then he uses a lot of quiet rides. We have all of these together. It creates a hype, the energy in his drops. We have this full beat with kick, clap, and those hats. The pre-shifted clap is doing a lot here. Okay, so let's now look into the synths. The main part in the Dom Dolla drop, the girls drop, is the Rave hit. It's just really filtered Rave stops and Wavetables in Serum 2. I'm gonna show you the preset. Yes, so the preset looks like this. You can find this preset in our sample pack. It's just filtered some Wavetables with unison, with a distortion, you know, to the taste, EQ, more distortion, some downsampling, ping pong delay, a convolver, which is just reverb, but more interesting reverb, because I personally don't like those reverbs in Serum 2. We are adding a OTT, you know, to flatten it, more fuller sound. This is the Dom Dolla sound, and here is a LFO for the attack. Together it sounds like this. Okay, so let's look into the basses, and then we will finish with the main sound, the Dom Dolla girls lead. And it's surprisingly simple, so stick around. Dom Dolla made the bass from two parts. First part is this just sub layer for adding just bass layer, which is this wavetable is custom made. And it's made by crossfading these two wavetables. We can talk about this in a next video. Yes, and the post-processing is really simple. I'm just distorting it, then I'm cutting out these frequencies which are not needed. And then I'm cutting out frequencies which are not needed again. Because the more simple is your bass, the better it will sound. Okay, and now the interesting signature Dom Dolla bass, which sounds like this. And this sound is really interesting, but it's really simple again. Let's look into the sound. So it's just a custom wavetable. You can draw it here yourself, but it doesn't really matter, because you just don't want these low two frequencies here. Then the most important part here is the MG low filter with high resonance. It creates the talking oh 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 sound. I have here the macro, which is just positioning the cutoff of the filter, which creates the variation in the sound. So together it sounds like this. The missing part is basic sine wave lead, you know, which sounds like this. It's not the same melody, but it sounds really close to it, because we don't want a copyright issues, you know. And I'm gonna show you how to make this sound, you know. The sound is maybe too simple for it to be that good. It's just sine wave and unison 2 detuned to something like 0.05, and that's all. Only a bit of delay here creating the stereo effect. Really fast, short ping pong delay, making the metallic sound, creates the nice stereo wave. And then putting it on just like 40%, you know. And that's all. Then you have to play with the MIDI and find some cool melodies like Dom Dolla. So yeah, that's basically it from today. If you want to make similar type projects or just want to help with your tech house production, you can grab our tech house production suite in description, which has more than 450 sounds, 53 Serum 2 presets, and 4 construction kits for you to learn from, and even these really sick, mastering cracks. Even some cool washout tracks for making quick build-ups. And then we have a useful rack for you, which is called Build Hype, which will help you to make better build-ups with just one knob. That's all for me today. I hope you've learned something, and that's all. Bye.